I've enough morbidity in my life.
Lack of, it's all in your mind. With a job such as yours, anything could be deemed wrongful.
It's not just me, the whole village knows that whatever you play turns into a wheezeful lament. I don't know where you get your gloomy disposition.
Well, maybe you should concentrate on your playing. Whenever the band starts playing, you get so worked up that your face goes red and sweat goes down your forehead.
The reason that I get so worked up is that our esteemed friend on the double bass plays so out of tune that every note I play has to be adjusted to his temperament. It can't be just me that can hear such out-of-tune creaking.
Well, Bruns, not all of us are blessed with such gifts of pitch and tuning as you.
Easy, Rothschild. I simply meant that not all of us in this ensemble are completely aware of the musical errors we are making.
Musical errors? You must remember that this ensemble is hired for weddings and bar mitzvahs, not court performance of the highest quality.
Well, that's just your perspective. You clearly lack an eye for detail.
What insolence! Must I remind you that you're not Chakas's favorite violinist? You're only asking to require extra forces, despite your eye for detail.
May I remind you, sir, that the only reason you occupy that seat in the woodwind section is due to your position as a wealthy landowner rather than a fine musician. Now let me tune in peace and spare me your mournful melodies. I've a right mind to sling you out of that window.
Oh, is that true? Well, maybe you can tune your instrument in peace when you're banned from this orchestra.
You wouldn't.
A man of my renown, I could make it so. It's only because I respect your talent for playing folk melodies that you don't have a broken nose.
I wish I could say the same about my respect for you. I'm more than happy to finish this conversation outside.
Oh, are you? Well, I've made up my mind. I shall make it so that you never play with this ensemble again. I bid you good day, Bruns. To enjoy your last rehearsal.
I hate him. Such a blockhead. It is known all over town that Rothschild plays in a morbid fashion. I'm tempted to go out there and give him a beating, but I know how much trouble that would cause. Honestly, the people around here, such rudeness is always accompanied by a lack of musical inspiration. What's the use? One of the things I cherish so dearly in this world, and I have to go and ruin it. My life has just been a series of crippling losses. Surely Shagis will never ask me to play in his orchestra again. With regards to my business, there must be some 200 days a year where I can do nothing but sit with my hands folded in my lap. This is because it's a sin to work on a Sunday or a holiday. And of course, Mondays are always awful for business. I can write off any income from playing in that accursed orchestra now. The local police inspector had been ill for months, and I was just waiting for him to die so that I could make him a handsome coffin. I would have made at least 10 rubles, but alas, he traveled to the city and died there in search of a cure, meaning that was where his coffin was constructed. For such a respected member of the village, it would have been a fine coffin with a handsome inlay in velvet interior. The only thing that consoles me now is my violin. At night I keep it beside my bed, and in my darkest moments the sound of the open strings gives me a brief respite from worry. It is this indescribable feeling that music provides, a way of looking at the world in a deeper and more complex manner. It brings me comfort in such troubling times. Each night I can't help but count my losses. My wife, Martha, berates me for taking such a negative attitude toward my job. But looking at the account book fills me with such dread. I know that no matter which way I look at it, I am losing money in this job in every way. 1,000 rubles. No, this mustn't be right. Every time I work it out, it seems that I've made a loss of 1,000 rubles this year. If those rubles had been in the bank, there would be at least 40 rubles interest by now. It's just loss after loss. Ah, damn it all. There's no use. With such financial hardship, I can barely afford to keep living. It was last year on the 6th of May that my dear Martha fell ill. Mind you, I refused to give her tea, as my losses are so severe that hot water must suffice. What is it, my dear? Together an income. It troubles me that she's so filled with color, as I'm so used to seeing her pale and timid. is communicating with death himself, or even the great Redeemer. Her lips move as if she is communicating with death himself, or even the great Redeemer. It troubles me that she's so filled with color. As I'm so used to seeing her pale and tender, her lips move as if she is communicating with death himself, or even the great Redeemer. Just rest, dear Martha, you're delirious from the fever. Your forehead is burning up. Now close your eyes. I don't want to hear another word. It's true. It's purely magnificent. Often I forget that such beauty exists in this world.
Who's calling me?
The sky glows with a faint radiance as the sun rises, lighting up the clouds in a dazzle of colors. Oh, my love, why have I neglected you so? Why is it now that I realize what you mean to me? Never once did I buy you a fine gift, or even bring sweets from a wedding. Don't you worry, Martha. Soon a veil of death will give you release from this sham of a life that I have provided for you.